Tina, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Buckeyes offense will get the football first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a deep.
Coming out aggressively. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
When you talk about creating big plays in the running game like this makes the game really easy. Actually, when you've got a guy like this that you can hand it to with this much speed and elusiveness, just hard to bring down in the open field. What a big game for the offense.
Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, you gotta love the offense coming out with a plan. They're gonna feed their running back. Great job featuring him. Great job setting the physical tone. And they punched this defense right in the mouth and already got them back on their heels.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Washington's offense will go to work for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well. They see the... And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Inside the 25. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Wants to throw on first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Couldn't find any more room up the sideline, and he's pushed out of bounds at the 36. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to the back, finding open areas. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Fires left. It's caught. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. The short hands. What? Connection knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Harris. He found his man and zipped it in there, and they've got a 1st down in the red zone at the 11. The Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Flying out to the left. The 20. And he glides into the end zone easily, but this one might be coming back. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Gonna let it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And it really... job spot by the quarterback. He drops back. He knows where he's going with the football. You can tell. He sees this guy coming from left to right, running that post down the middle of the field, throws it. Perfect timing to his receiver. He catches the football, takes it into the end zone.
And he tacks on the extra point. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expected him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quickly complete. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6.
When you get man coverage, you definitely like taking advantage of the inside really quickly. Running a nice slant rack real quick, being physical, getting on the inside, quarterback putting it right on the mark.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buckeyes! No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back gets the give. Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Finds his big tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Across the 45. Still running at the 40. He's forced out of bounds at the 31, but that is why you keep it on the ground. The Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Pocket breaking down. He's got the tight end. He's brought down at the 11-yard line, and now is this 4-down territory, or will they take the chip shot field goal? Absolutely perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Bringing it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking left. Finds his man. It's Roberts. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pressure coming. Just a short pass to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. we have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period will be a second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Got his man in the middle. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make crunch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just
touchdown, Ohio State! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And some room to work. There he goes. Past the 30. 10. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the second level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
just straight wheels, erasing. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken. As he stopped at the 25. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Looking for space. It's Rodgers. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Right back to the well. At the 45 on its way. And the big gain. Got it on the 46.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate explosive plays by running the football? You got to force feed this guy, man. He is an absolute game changer.
Quarterback adapting. Trying to make magic with his feet. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
They're going back to the ground. Got the first down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
Makes the grab on the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal.
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've fallen into a hole here, and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Running back searching for a hole. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And the Huskies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on third down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Wants to return it. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Using his legs, it's Rodgers. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You can't let the same guy beat you over and over and over again. You got to make adjustments. Sometimes you got to bring more guys in the box, more guys to the football, and make sure he's not the one who beats you.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Here's a heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to win.
Turning it on! He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
A strike downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll mark him down right there, and that'll be enough for a Washington first down. Offense, quick tempo. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Perry. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Washington wants to go quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. Complete downfield. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. And it's no good. He missed it. The idea was to draw just a tad closer. Instead, the mountain is still enormous. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Going for the big play. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Takes it the other way. And he's dragged down after the interception, and that's how we'll close out the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today.
The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Got blown out in the first half, and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really...
Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense trying to take it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
They're winning the game, and the defense is helping out their own cause. That's the 2nd time in this game they've recovered a fumble. and taking it in for a touchdown. We know they're opportunistic, and they pride themselves on being athletic and being physical, but they're showing you why you cannot make mistakes and cough the football up when you play them.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. Creates a little space.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll try to run for it. Breaks into the open. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Caught in the backfield, it's Harris.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just need more from your offensive line. 2nd and short like that, you love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it. But the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop. And now you set up 3rd down. And this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Off play action on 1st down. Extending the play. Finds his big tight end. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that.
They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Bring in the heat. He'll try to do it himself. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Wants to go up top. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play.
He's taking the shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long... This is incomplete.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking downfield on 1st down. Working on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off play action. Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Husky. Excellent pass by the back on the offense.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
There are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter, but when you've got the playmakers...
He wants to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. That big play has this defense reeling, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 14. Chunk it away just as he was hit. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. This time he's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
And the Buckeyes will try to move the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the marker. It's Farrell. Touchdown, Ohio State. The offense puts up 6 with that trip to the end zone.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. This offense has it with really good field position. Handoff from the shotgun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. To the air, it's Hawkins. Quarterback extends the play. Zings it complete to the right. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Buckeyes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juke.
Oh, he's got some space. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line. And the Huskies, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Throws toward the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Ohio State. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Now they've got a little breathing room after that score, and a Week 6 victory is in the offing, it appears.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the fourth quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws, and he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got his man quickly. There he goes. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. The 40, at the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires it incomplete.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
This time it's complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Huskies come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on third and short. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. Absolutely center cut. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And the Buckeyes will snap it on first and 10. The give as they work on that clock.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. The The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Back to pass, it's Hawkins. Starting to feel a little pressure. Wide open downfield. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing right. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
And first down for the offense.
Makes the grab. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. Oh, it's a fumble. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. It's complete on the right side. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go with a direct snap. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here comes the option. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
Motion from the back. To the air on 1st down. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. And they'll get him down after a solid return. Quarterback making checks. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. It's these little moments like that that can help an offense as he gets it up to the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Makes the grab on the left side. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Lets it fly. He makes a grab.
Well, Well, this offense has just been dialing up explosive play after explosive play. That's a big part of why they have a huge lead at this point. Even in the fourth quarter with that lead, they are still taking shots. They are still being aggressive, pedal to the metal.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator.
He's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need
the fake, and he wants to throw. And they're able to get him down. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really...